Alright, hey y'all. Today is December the 26th, the day after Christmas. I just got back in from a doctor's appointment, so I decided to go ahead and shoot this video so I can have it at least uploaded by later on tonight. This video is just going to talk about how I found out I was pregnant and how I know the gender of my baby. I'm currently 14 weeks and I've known the gender for maybe 4 weeks now. Yeah, because I got the test at 10 weeks. So, I know for about a month what I'm having. So, let's get started. How I found out I was pregnant. Maybe it's crazy because I don't think I would even know now if I didn't take a test, or I would probably just be getting ready to start. Or getting suspicious. I do not have regular periods. My cycles are very irregular. They can range anywhere from being on time, which is 28 days every month, to I think the longest has been 63 days in between my cycle. So, and my doctor, she knows this, everything is fine. However, I just don't have regular cycles, you guys. Excuse my face, it is totally broke out. Yeah, it's pregnancy acne, I think, but I really have bad acne anyways. But yeah, so I don't have regular cycles and it's kind of hard for me to not even keep up with them, but because they're so irregular, I do know the symptoms of, hey, my period is about to come on within a week that it comes on. Taz is with me today, y'all. So how I found out I was pregnant, the week before homecoming, and I think, oh, he wants to lay down. The week before homecoming, which was sometime like second week of October, I started feeling like PMS symptoms, like thinking my period was coming on. Ladies, you know, it's not a cramp, it's like a ache, like those premenstrual aches, and you're just like, oh, my period's about to come on. So I maybe had been feeling it for maybe about 2 weeks prior to this, to the week before homecoming, and I was like, oh, my period's coming on. So the week before homecoming, I'm just like, dang, my period's gonna come on, it's gonna be on for homecoming. So I went to Dollar Tree. I went to go get, I love Dollar Tree, y'all. I went to go get some cream of chicken soup because I was cooking either baked chicken or baked turkey wings that night. But I went to go get cream of chicken soup. So I went to Dollar Tree. Me being me, I love Dollar Tree. I'm not going to come out of there with one thing. So I'm just regularly going up and down the aisles. Well, when I get to the feminine hygiene aisle, next to, I see the pads and the tampons. So I was like, okay, well, let me just grab both. And just next to it were the little dollar pregnancy tests. I'm the friend that has pregnancy tests on hand. That's just me. And the reason being is because I just buy them at random like that, especially if they're $1. Don't think the dollar ones aren't accurate. They're very accurate. With my personal experience. So I just went ahead, I grabbed the pregnancy test, the tampons, and the pads. I always make the joke and was like, I bet my the lady that was ringing me up, I bet she was so confused. She was like, you're not gonna use one of these. So yeah, so I bought all this stuff. I maybe had spent $20 in there, so I had picked up quite a few things before I even checked out. So when I got back to the house, my sister's best friend, which I call my big sis too, she was here, her daughter was here, and my sister was here. So when I separate groceries, or when I go grocery shopping, I put everything that belongs in the kitchen needs to go in the kitchen. My bathroom is in my bedroom, so everything that needs to go in the bathroom, I'll leave it in one bag. Everything that needs to go in my room, I'll leave it in one bag. Well, I had pads and tampon, which goes in my my towel closet in my bathroom. So I didn't even go in there. I just put the bag on the counter because I knew I would eventually put it up. So maybe about an hour later, I had started cooking and I finally had to use the restroom. I went to the restroom, and of course, the bag with the pads, the tampons, and the pregnancy tests were in there. So I was like, let me put this stuff up before I go to the restroom. So I picked up the pregnancy test, and I was like, dang, girl, your period ain't came on. So I had this little app on my phone that said that my period was 3 days late. Now, if you know, those apps can be so inaccurate, and with me, being that my periods aren't on time, I don't tend to focus on it. When it says it's 7 days away, if my body doesn't feel like it's 7 days away, I'm not, gonna pay any mind. Well, in this instance, I had mild cramps. So really, I took the test out of fun. So I went, got a little plastic throwaway cup, peed in the cup. You know, you have to take the urine and place it on there. Took it, finished using the restroom, threw the pregnancy test on the counter, and finished up in the restroom. I did not look at it, and I went and laid across the bed. I don't know how long it was between me laying across the bed and me actually going back into the restroom for something, but I just lay across the bed. So by the time I got back up to go, I don't know how long it was in between these times. It could have been 30 minutes, 20 minutes, an hour. I really don't remember. But I went back to the restroom and I was like, let me look at the text. Y'all, I don't know why in my head, but when I feel like I flipped the switch on the light, the two lines must have glowed. Because I saw it from the door on the counter. I was like, what? So I'm looking at it. I'm like, what? So my sister and her friend, her daughter was in the living room. Mind you, I was in the room with the door closed. So I just come out and I hand it to my sister. And if you know my sister, she was like, I don't know what that mean. What that mean? Well, that's on you. So that's when my sister's best friend was like, I know that ain't what I think it is. And I just was like, I'm literally sitting here like, I'm not gonna say I thought I was invincible from getting pregnant, but it's one of those things that I can't say no, I wasn't preventing it, so I can't be mad, or I wasn't taking the extra precautions to prevent it, so I can't be mad. However, I just didn't think I would be pregnant, if that makes sense. So after that, I was like really in shock. I text my best friends in the group message. Of course, my best friend Tori, she was at work, so she didn't see the messages till like 12 that night, and by then I had calmed down and went to bed. But my friend Janae, she was like, well, those tests are maybe inaccurate. She was like, check the expiration date. So I'm going to insert a clip, a picture of me checking the expiration date, and I think the expiration date was like 12/2020. I was like, this is very not so expired. So she was like, okay, remain calm. She was like, just go and get a digital pregnancy test. So I was like, okay, cool. So I went and got the digital pregnancy test, and I didn't take that one at all. I waited till my baby's dad got home from work. He got off like 7, and I went to his house. So this is kind of like me telling him too. I'm telling y'all that. So when I went to the house, I kind of just like handed him the pregnancy test. Like, well, he kind of guessed it because I went and sat on the edge of the bed, and he was like, you pregnant? I was like, I was like, so he was like, you lying? I was like, that's when I reached in my pocket. I had the pregnancy test, and I was looking at it. He was like, let me see. So I handed it to him, and he like stopped playing his video game or whatever. And he was like, whatever. So I was like, I got digital ones so we're gonna take it now. But I had already used the restroom. Of course, I was waiting to use the restroom again. So when I finally did take it, honey popped up like that. The digital one said pregnant, and I'll show y'all those too. And that's how I found out I was pregnant. Matter of fact, it was that Saturday before homecoming that I found out. So I canceled all my plans to go to homecoming because I am a drinker. I'm a turn-upper, and I felt as if I went to homecoming and not was on the turn-up vibe or the drinking vibe, everybody would have known or would have sniffed me out. So I was like, I'm just gonna miss this go round. I'm not gonna go to homecoming. So I just canceled my hotel for homecoming, canceled my plans to attend homecoming. Actually, the day I was I took off. I had previously took off to go to homecoming. So the day that I was supposed to leave to go to homecoming, that next week I went to my first appointment, and they confirmed that I was indeed pregnant. And I was at the time, I think 6 weeks pregnant. So I did find out at about 6 weeks. So fast forward to maybe a month later, I went to my 10-week appointment, and they talked to me about genetics testing. And honey, at that 10-week appointment, baby girl was down there upside down, just upside down when they scanned her. She was upside down, which I just thought it was the cutest thing. I'm like, girl, what you down there doing? But that was at 10 weeks appointment, my 10-week appointment. At that appointment as well, they asked me if I would like to do genetics testing. The genetics testing is for chromosomal genetic abnormalities. I did my RAD through my OB, and at first they were like, well, it just depends on your insurance, if your insurance will cover it, because I'm not 35 and I'm not considered a high-risk pregnancy. Most insurance companies don't cover it. So I was like, oh my gosh, I'm gonna have to pay for this test. And at first, it was just for me to find out if my baby was okay. Did she have any, or they at the time, because I didn't know, did they have any genetic abnormalities like Down syndrome, Turner syndrome, Klinefelter syndrome, all of those genetic abnormalities that can be passed down. But in the end, they threw in there, oh yeah, it also tells you the genetic, the sex of the baby. And I was like, well, how does it do that? They was like, because it tests for X and Y chromosomes. I'm a science teacher, you guys, and I'm a life science teacher at that. And matter of fact, right now I'm before we left for Christmas break, I was teaching genes and chromosomes. So I had just taught it, and I wanted to share it with my kids so bad. They basically, if you don't know how male and females are determined, it is definitely by the dad, and you have no control over it, ladies. Males carry a X and a Y chromosome, which makes them males. Females carry XX chromosomes. Of course, from your mom, you get one chromosome from your mom, one sex chromosome from your dad. If you get, of course, you're going to get an X from your mother, because that's all she has to give. Now, if your dad gives you his X, then you're a girl, because you're XX. And if a dad gives you the Y, you're the boy, because you're then XY. So, of course, I knew this. So, I was like, oh, okay. So, they tested for the X chromosome, the sex chromosome, and I guess she came back a girl. So, how I find out, they shouldn't have let me go to my OB appointment by myself, because if I had my best friend, my sister, my mama, my baby daddy, or something, somebody would have been able to be like, no way, not even my baby daddy. My baby daddy probably would have been, he would have probably been like, no, we're finding out. But everybody else probably would have stopped me from finding out to do a huge gender reveal. But I opted out. And the reason I opted out is because I found out first. So, it was around the 1st of November. No, I forgot what day it was. The 1st of December, actually, that I found out that she was a girl. Or the end of November. Thanksgiving. Before Thanksgiving, I don't know. But when I found out, they called me. I was driving in a car headed to my mom's, and they called me on the phone. I was like, hey, Asia, your genetics testing came back. Everything came back negative. She's so healthy. Da, da, da. I was like, well, thank you. Well, I didn't say she. Everything came back negative. They're perfectly healthy. And then she was like, oh, do you want to know the gender? I'm like, hell yeah. Excuse me. I was like, yeah. She was like, are you sure? I was like, yeah. So she gave me a long pause. She was, you positive? Yeah. She was like, drum roll. All this is over the phone. And she was like, it's a girl. And I'm just like, I could wait to find it out. I could have waited. So I'm like, you for real? She was like, yeah, it's a girl. So I was like, okay. Hang up the phone. I'm like, ugh. It's a girl. I really did not want a girl. The reason being, you guys, I tend to be a little rough. I like being rough. I'm not sensitive when it comes to emotions and feelings, and I know this because I work with girls. I work with kids, period. And your girls tend to be a little more dramatic, a little more drama filled. And I'm just like, I can't do this. I don't want to do it. But and boys just tend to be honest, stupid and dumb. And I can deal with the stupidity far more, I feel, than I can with the girls. But let me tell you, it took me like 20 minutes to adjust and say, hey, I'm excited. Because first of all, she is healthy. Like, she's healthy. So what am I complaining for? Baby girl is healthy. Everything is fine. She in there swimming like she backstroking. So I'm happy and I'm blessed. So at that moment, I just said, thank you, Lord. And whatever she is, girl, you're gonna like your mama. You're gonna be pretty, like, girl. So that's how I did find out that I was pregnant and how I found out the gender. So if you don't know the gender, you do want to know, or you want to do an early gender reveal, you don't want to wait till the anatomy scan. My anatomy scan is my next appointment in 5 weeks. I'll then be, y'all, this hospital he is. When she get here, he gonna flip. This hospital he is. I do have an anatomy scan in 5 weeks to tell, look at her heart, her brain, get the gender and everything. But of course, I already know she's a girl. A little piece of me wants the anatomy scan to come back and say it's a boy, even though I've already done my gender reveal. A little piece of me wants it to still be a boy, but hey, I'm still young, still got plenty more eggs. We can make a boy another time. Other than that, y'all, that's the end of this video. Taz says happy holidays, mommy. This is my first baby, mommy. Taz says happy holidays. Y'all, he has on a Santa suit. And he has it on because I botched him when I tried to groom him, y'all. I botched him when I tried to groom him. So he gotta be a little covered up until you know get him groomed. But other than that, this is the end of the video. Please like, comment, subscribe, share on all your social media platforms just to get my content out there. I am a first-time mommy. I will be doing videos over first-time mommies, first pregnancies. I am a teacher, so you will see a few career videos in there. You guys won't see the opportunity of me being ratchet ever because I am a teacher. I do have a career and I do have goals and I don't need anything coming back to hunt me. So you'll see stuff about career, beauty. I may do a couple of makeup tutorials, not even makeup, but just what I do. I don't call them tutorials because people tend to think, well, that, you know, they nitpick you. So fashion, I'm into fashion, home decor, cooking. I cook a lot. I'm into food. I might do some mukbangs with y'all. So just like, comment, subscribe, share on all your social media platforms. Follow me on my social media platforms. My Twitter is at AJ the 15. My Instagram is the same at AJ the 15. My Snapchat is just bite me 830, and of course my Facebook is AJ Freeman. The links are in the description box. Go ahead and follow me. If you guys have any questions, don't be afraid to either reach out to me on social media or put them in the comment section below. Some ideas of some videos you guys would like to see. Your breath stinks. Jesus, let me throw up. But some ideas of some videos you guys would like to see. How I'm planning on doing my nursery for her, the theme for my baby shower, my ideas for my baby shower, which nobody will talk to me about, but I done told these folks my colors and my theme. So if they don't, I be nobody talking in that chat, y'all. What is y'all doing? Cause y'all know this is finna be This is finna go crazy. This baby shower gonna go crazy, okay? So, anyways, y'all, like, comment, subscribe. Be sure, you are going to fall. Be sure, maybe he's trying to get down. But be sure to like, comment, subscribe. Talk to me in the comments. Tell me what y'all want to see. Don't tell me what you don't want to see, because just don't watch the video, okay? Bye!